So lovely to see everybody. I like that oh my gosh, I have a hype train already. What is going on? What are you people doing? Why do I have a hype train already? I mean, hype it up. Hope you're doing really well. I'm surprised it's been a mass argument. I mean, 38 months. Oh, because of Binky. Of course, that's why there's a... Of course, that's why there's a... Let me go to the multi-stream chat so I can see everybody's chats and not just Twitch's. Well, thank you though, Binky. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you everybody for being here. I feel very honored, very, very grateful to everybody. And let's have some relaxing, beautiful Thursday afternoon. Please English only in the chat. Nothing against my Russian and Ukrainian and Eastern European friends, but he just jumped on the hype train as usual. Thank you so much, but try to keep it English in the chat so that we're inclusive to everybody. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Man, I know, dude, it was weird. I had two conflicts happen like back to back, and this happens. Sorry about that. What are you gonna do? Anyway, but I'm back, and I should be on a nice regular schedule. It's been a good week. Been able to get a little bit ahead on my filming. I filmed 2 things yesterday, which was great. So that's awesome. Exactly, Vivi. Such is life. Anyway, what's up, Chris, Catherine, Arco, Heidi, Jess, welcome, Vivi, of course, Avery, Binky, as always. I know, Binky. Well, it's really nice that we're on, spring break right now. Wonderful to hear, Heidi. It's really nice to be on spring break right now, and have a little extra time, a little extra breathing room to get caught up on things. So, yeah. But how are you all doing today? How is everybody doing? Thank you so much, Avery. I really appreciate that follow. Thank you so much. How are you all doing? Doing okay? Anxiety has been high. Anxiety is a mother flipper, man. Anxiety is annoying. The week is busy. It's the Holy Week, right? Easter Sunday coming up. Well, Vivi, thank you very much for stopping in. So, of course, you must abscond and be on your merry way. Totally understand. No worries. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. Kate, lovely to see you, Kate. Annie, well, hello, Nurse Blondie. Good to see you. It's been quite a while. Hi there, Jessie. Wonderful to see you. Seasonal coffee and for Easter for you and Megan. So we'll be sending. Ooh, fun. Thank you, Vivi. Looking forward to trying that. Annabelle, thank you so much for joining the stream. Subgenius. Backpacks, weekend away. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Heidi. Can I speak German? Nein. Ich kann nicht Deutsch sprechen. Ich habe 2 Jahre studiert bei dem Gymnasium und 1 andere Jahre bei der Uni. Aber ich habe alles meine Vokabular vergessen, so es tut mir leid, aber ich kann nicht Deutsch sprechen. So yeah, my German's terrible. Do I work at a casino? Never. But thank you for thinking of it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Jess. Nurse Kate, oh my gosh, Kate, thank you so much, Kate. How you doing? Hope you're doing really, really well. From South Africa. Well, Reinhard, my man, what about in South Africa are you coming from, my bro? You like out of Cape Town, you out of Durban, maybe? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What about in South Africa you're joining me from, my man? That's really quite amazing. And thank you, Grady's, for joining from the Netherlands. Sam Ann, another Dutch homie. Thank you. Welcome from the Netherlands. Binky, man, you're too much. I appreciate you, Binky. And rehab 2 knee injuries. Ooh, bummer. I am 1/4 German. 1/4 German. Whoa, Vivi. Whoa. What's up in Gnati? ASMR, Kostes Gnati. Wie geht es dir? I hope you're doing wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in and joining. Wonderful to see you. ceases to amaze me. Spain. What? Spain. Morocco. South Africa. Holland. The United States. Where else are we representing from? Arcanus Evans, thank you very welcome, my friend. It is a pleasure of mine. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. That's just awesome. Like I said, I don't speak German. I studied German in high school and college. What I said in German a second ago was, I studied German in high school and college, but I forgot all my vocabulary. So, yeah. Well, that's incredibly generous of you, Vitox. Thank you. Thank you so much. Great to hear. Marta, greetings, my dear. More from the Netherlands. Sweden from Johanna. Well, apparently Heidi. Exactly, Bengi. I attempt to speak German. Poorly. Welcome from Sweden. It is always a big pleasure to have all the guests from all over the world joining us. And hopefully I will be in Sweden later this year. I have never personally been to Sweden, but really looking forward to hopefully visiting your country for the first time this year. So that would be really special. From Italy, Ricchio Biadesivo. Ricchio Biadesivo. Prego, my friend. Grazie. Grazie. Thank you so much. And Sniper Supremo, another from Spain, another from South Africa. Holy crap. Wales representing Simru. Welcome, my Welsh homies. The only Welsh word I know is Simru, which means dragon in Welsh. Simru. I knew that because I had a t-shirt. It was really funny. No, never worked in a casino, my brother. More from Sweden, Costa Rica. My God. Saudi Arabia. Wow. Holy crap. Whoa. I have like everybody here. This is wild. Whoa. It's like really kind of tripping me out. I'm welcome to Sweden. Well, thank you, Joanna. I do appreciate that. I'm sure I'll have an amazing 10. Binky. Hey, Binky. Calm down, Binky. Calm down. Thea Söderberg is also representing Sweden. Greetings, Thea. Wonderful to see you. Well, Binky, you're too much. And apparently, Poland in the house. Igor from Poland, my friend. Welcome. That's amazing. Indonesia. Get out of here. Portugal. Obrigado. Holy crap. I can't get over it that I have, like, dude. Sniper Supremo asked, how did I learn about casino stuff? Well, in the UK, thank you so much. I got a couple questions asked. How did I come across casino stuff? What game would I play if I went to a casino and actually gambled? Which I never do, by the way. I can't stand gambling. It gives me way too much anxiety. I just get Catherine speaks Maori. That's amazing. Ringa pakia. Wai takaina. Aki one aki. Aki one aki. Akamate mate kora. Akamate mate kora. Tengate tangata. Buru. Nana itiki mai. Waka fuititera. Upane. Opane kopane fuititera. That is known as a Haka. And I got to learn the Haka a little while ago. It's very cool. Just calm down, Binky. Just okay. Just, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The Haka is amazing. I had an opportunity to learn it. Thank you, Ben. Really appreciate it, buddy. I had an opportunity to learn the Haka. 2 Hakas. Several years ago. And we would do them out at OMB, which stands for Original Muscle Beach. on the south side of the Santa Monica Pier, where there's the rings and the acro green and the slackline park and all that fun stuff. It's on the south side of the acro green there. Canada represent. Atlas. Atlas. What? My man. Bro. My friends, we are in the presence of greatness. The amazing, the impeccable, the handsome, the roguishly sexy Atlas ASMR. My bro, it's really great to see you, man. What a complete treat. And yes, I love the Haka. I've done it. I've performed the Haka many times. And, boy, what a way to get a game going, man. Like, there's no better way to start a rugby match than get everybody lined up. And the caller comes out and he comes in and he goes, everybody's lined up like this. Like, lined up, they're bouncing. They got this thing going on. And the caller comes in and he goes, it just fires you up, man. Fires you up. It just gets you all, gets the juices flowing. It's really cool, man. Anyway, that's Haka's. A meet and greet in Sweden. Well, Joanna, it's on the table. It's on the table. We'll have to see how the whole thing goes when I get over there, and hopefully as well. The plan is, tentative plan, to oh, I know my Haka bro. The tentative plan is to fly to Sweden and then maybe stop off in the UK on the way back. Maybe have maybe a Sweden meet and greet, and maybe do a UK absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I didn't put the other redemption in. Did I miss a redemption? Oh, I didn't. What Binky is referring to is a redemption where Jeremiah is silent for a while and just has to do actual ASMR instead of talking. But I'm just so chatty. I'm a chatty Cathy. I like to talk, and I want to try to answer your questions. So, the earlier question, how did my dad started teaching my brother and me how to play blackjack when we were like teenagers. He kind of got into it, and so he thought it'd be fun to practice himself on counting cards and so forth. So he started teaching my brother and I how to play blackjack and loosely count cards when I was 13, 14 years old. And in fact, I remember one time, I think I was in the 7th grade, and South Sweden, that sounds amazing to you. And we had a study hall period, which was a 45-hour-long minute free period where you could study, do homework, do whatever you wanted, basically. And I started a little blackjack ring because I knew the rules, and we're just betting with quarters. So I did a very small, illegal blackjack ring in study hall. Maybe I was a freshman, maybe I was in 8th or 9th grade, I forget. But somewhere around there, I actually did Ecuador, middle of the earth, went for everyone. I'm sure Ecuador is amazing, bro. I'm sure Ecuador is amazing. But that's how I learned to play blackjack. And then the way I started us by. Thank you, Reynardo. Cape Town, nice, my man. Very nice. Very nice. I've always wanted to go to South Africa. You know, it's like for some reason it's really been. Did you make decent money? No, I made like a few dollars. You know, betting quarters. It's nothing. Exactly. Contraband study hall. Contraband. Eventually, the study hall teacher made us quit. She was like, "I'm pretty sure this is illegal, so stop playing cards, boys. Knock it off." It lasted like a week. It was funny. But anyway. 10. Binky. Oi. Binky. Calm down, darling. Calm down. If there was a trigger that you enjoyed or a hug or something, I would give it to you. But you don't like hugs. Weirdo. Love you, Binks. What's up, Bougie? I said I wanted to get level 10 complete. Maybe. Well, either way, you're crazy, Binky, and I love you for it. I love you for it. So, and then with the blackjack dealing, I just started practicing. And obviously, I was way worse back when I first started. I was making a lot more mistakes. So I've just been practicing. It's totally 100% self-taught. Astra discovered my channel. Content is unique and calming. Well, thank you so much, Astra. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Exactly, Binky. Calm down. No need to, go bankrupt, darling. No need. Appreciate you. It's all good. Tapping redemption. Perfect. Let me put on my headphones so I can actually hear what I sound like. And I'll do some tapping as I continue to broadcast my thoughts. And so, the game I would play if I ever gambled in Vegas, which I almost never do, thank you, Justin, which I almost never do, would be Blackjack. Because it's about as close to 50-50, and it's not just totally roulette is just total luck. You bet on red, black, or you bet on numbers, but roulette is just total gambling. Not that blackjack isn't, but blackjack feels like you have more control. If you're playing basic strategy, it feels like you're doing more of value. So, yeah, I would play blackjack, but where's my little I'll use my, I use the classic red solo cup. Thanks so much, Tech Talk, really appreciate it. Debating on making an ASMR channel, great starter supplies. The only thing to get, dude, is a camera and a mic. Hello, Miriam, wonderful to see you. The best thing to do would be to get a camera and a mic to start off with. Probably a Blue Yeti, because it's not that expensive, and it's a USB mic, and you can just plug it into your computer and it'll sound pretty good. I use Rode NT1s for my ASMR, but I came from the world of audiobooks. Thank you, Madison. I'm so glad that helped. Thank you so much. I started in the world of audiobooks. My background is as an actor. I'm still a card-carrying member of SAG. SAG and AFTRA. So I am a member of the guild. But, so I came from that world of when I was doing voiceover work and I was doing audiobooks. So I already had one mic. But to get binaural sound, where you have this nice back and forth sound, I had to get a second mic, so I have two Rode mics, and then a camera, bro. And then, I don't know, the rest is up to you. You gotta find your own voice. things that happened. Now, depression and anxiety are kissing cousins, okay? They stem from the same area. Anxiety is about the future. Depression is about the past. In my experience, the only way of dealing with anxiety is by being proactive. Exercise, sleep, diet to a degree, and focusing on the things that you appreciate, focusing on gratitude, and that people love you. I don't know, but there's no, I wish there was a magical formula, my friend. There just isn't. But anxiety is, it's one of those things that people just, it's on the rise, and there's lots of things, so, Kanati's like, you're gonna hug Binky, don't you worry about it. Binky spam my name trace with this gifted sub. Keyboard typing roleplay, Reynard, I did one a long time ago. It did terrible, and it wasn't that amusing to me. I'm just like, it's not really my genre of like just doing like keyboard typing. I don't know. I tried one a while ago. Maybe I was just terrible at it. Didn't do that great, and I was like, I'll leave the keyboard typing to other people. Bushy, I know you've done a name trace. You can't see it anyway because of the most multi-stream. He's finished too. The redemption he's doing kind of. Thank you for following. Curtis Manga, welcome from the YouTubes, buddy. Welcome over to the Twitch side of life. And they kiss passionately. Wait, who kisses passionately? What, Kanati and Binky? I mean, hey. And there's Blondie. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Bailey, what's up, bro? Thanks, Nate. I really am glad you enjoyed the poll. Those are, again, like, kind of niche audience, but some people enjoy the poll. I don't know. But let's do a name trace for Mox, aka Bushi. So this is a name trace redemption for those on YouTube going, what is Jeremiah doing and why? If you watch this stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/ASMR Jeremiah, you get channel points by watching. The longer you watch, the more channel points you get, and then you can redeem those channel points for requests, like a name trace, for example, and that looks something like this. This is a name trace. Mox, aka Bushi, Boom shakalaka, people. And Nurse Blondie, I'm giving you a hug for that big old generous tip, and everybody, that's a lot of hype. You can bring it in. Everybody who would like to, except for Minky because she doesn't like me. Everybody else, bring it in. Come here. Thank you so much, Annie. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Annie. Really appreciate it. Thank you very, 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 very much. Big ol' squishy hug. You're welcome, Curtis. And Ego Dram, much appreciated. Mox, my pleasure. Hydrate, then a posture check. Well, it's always a good reminder, my friends. Salute and cheers. Raise a glass of nice A little posture check. Make sure my dog is not behind me. Up. And just make sure we're not nothing pinched or smushed or squished. See how you're sitting, see how you're standing. No big plans for this weekend as of now. Red. Might go to church on Sunday. We'll see. The goose is doing great. Nurse Blondie, the goose is sleeping. If I put my camera down, you might be able to see her face down there. An eyebrow massage, you got it. Pinky coming up. So, come here, camera. Can you see my dog's snoot? That's her snoot. Just laying right there on her little blankie. The goose is sleeping. She just sleepy goose. Sleepy, sleepy goose. Nobody's girl Marina Krustej gets dir. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Marina. Thank you so much for joining. A little eyebrow massage looks a bit like this, darlings. I'm just gonna start here on the eyebrows and just give it a little smush. A little squishy squish. A little smush on the eyebrows. Am I Jewish? I am not, my friend. I am not. I'm not anything. Cheers, 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 cheers. Thank you, Cody. Another one of those is coming up on Tuesday. A meditation, deep meditation, hypnosis, relaxation video dropping on Tuesday. So thank you so much. Hopefully I'm not missing out on too many of the comments here. Slowly start feeling better again. Es freut mich sehr gern, Marina. Es freut mich sehr gern. Wonderful to hear that. Take care, Catherine. Have a wonderful evening. Maybe we'll see you a little later. Thanks so much. That's my dog stretching in the background. Arvigo Drem, yeah, nice. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for coming. If you can stay, amazing. And Kestrel. Hola. Sup, Cody. So, now Lucy's snoring, but it's, I find it very satisfying when my dog gently snores in the background. It means she's a happy dog. A sleepy dog is a happy dog. Sleepy dog is a happy dog. Anyway, there we go. Team Awesome. So, what else is on your all's mind? I have a lot more YouTube homies. Eye contact for Kanati. Sleepy Doggo is the best doggo. Alright, the eye contact game is pretty simple. We're gonna close our eyes and then open them, and they're gonna make 5 seconds of eye contact. Then we close our eyes, open them, and make 10 seconds of eye contact. So, yes, Heather, they are. What's up, Fire Low? So we're gonna close our eyes, and then the first one is 5 seconds of eye contact. Close your eyes. Wow, Lucy is snoring powerfully. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look away. Maybe you found that easy. Maybe that was a little tricky. Either way, let's close our eyes this time for 10 seconds. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look away. Hopefully you found that easy, my friends, and if you didn't, remember, practice makes perfect, or as the Germans would say, Übung macht den Meister. Practice makes perfect. Let's see, Captain Chintex, have I had a Glenelachie single malt? I have never had, to my knowledge, Glenelachie, but I don't think I've ever met a 15-year-old single malt I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? From Renardo, love the Scotch tasting video. Well, thank you so much, Renardo. Really, I'm glad you enjoyed that. It was fun to make it. Jim Rats, I'm cooked. Jim Rats, you may have a gambling problem, and I hope you get help for that. That's not good. Next video is another tomorrow's video is going to be another Blackjack tutorial. Like, why is basics, like, what does it mean when people say the book? Why is it that you stand a 12 against a 4, 5, or 6? And I go into like explaining some of the math and the probability odds of why the book is what it is, and some history about it and how to do it. So that's tomorrow's video. And then Tuesday is going to be a hypnotic meditation relaxation video. Annie, she is a pit mix and a dog. Call it ASMR coming through soon. I don't know. We'll see. I've done like one doggy spa ASMR mooshy video where I basically just mooshed on my dog for 25 minutes. I found it to be very satisfying, but it didn't do all that great on the algorithm. Yeah, thank you so much, Renner, for the super chat, man. That's awesome. What's up, Talkneck? Yo. The close and open again of most of his videos is so helpful. Yeah, that's a really wild relaxation technique. I agree, Heather. It's really wildly effective. Rourke, nah, my friend, you have an hour and a half left. Anna-Ree, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Anna-Ree, very much. Boy, Lucy is sawing logs back here. So now her head is kind of flopped off the pillow, and now she's really... Now she can't quite see her. If I move this chair very slowly... Oh, you can just barely see her face down there. Anyway, she is like super passed out, which is delightful. I love it when my dog's all passed out. Fire low. I'm like Swedish, Norwegian, German, and something called Duke's mixture, which is English, Irish, Dutch. So I'm like a mutt. I am a northern, Western European, Scandinavian mutt. Yeah, that's that be me. Annie, Nurse Blondie, my mom's dog Gus is very sad, and mom's sister for a few days. Oh yeah, the doggos miss it when their homies are there. Doggies miss it. That's why they get so excited when you get back. They're like, oh my gosh, you're home. Yeah, Nebraska. Well, what's up, Nebraska? Greetings. You play the dominant doctor principles. Much love, brother, from another. Well, thank you so much. NAI, nay, nigh. Yes, Marta. The vast majority of us are just, we're all mutts, man. But luckily, as we all know, mutts are the healthiest. The more we blend, the healthier we become, which is really cool about being people. And he's an Italian mutt. Nice Annie, nice Nurse Blondie. Jeremiah's doing great. Wait, what did I miss? Anyway, yeah, you traveling. Of course, you mean you're gonna miss your little fur babies when you travel. You know, who doesn't miss their fur babies when they travel? I do. Let me take these off because when I'm sitting here listening to myself, and only that, it gets weird when I'm like locked into the sound of my own voice all the time. It's good to take the headphones off and like hear the world around me normally for a little bit. Me and Dwayne, the genetic kid, recently, oh nice, have blue eyes, as all blue-eyed people have a common ancestor. I have no idea, Kate. I have no idea. Exactly, Ragbook. It's like, it's strange when you can only just hear yourself. Well, Cat, the librarian, you go get that voice warmed up and have an epic vocal singing session. Personally, I love to sing, so I get it. There's something about singing that is deeply satisfying and deeply, singing can almost be cathartic. It's very cool. Lars Elberson, thank you so much, Lars. I really appreciate it, bro. Greetings, another Dutch friend, Annie. What kind of superpower would I like to have, and how would I use it in daily life? Yeah, Ragbook, I am like a high baritone. When I was in college, I had a vocal coach, and he was like, well, Jeremiah, there's 3 registers, right? There's, for men, there's the bass register, the baritone register, and the cash register, aka tenor. And I was always like a high baritone, low tenor. So with under his tutelage, I got to the point when I really got my voice like working on it on a regular basis. I got it to the point where I could be like a tenor, but it was always like being a tenor is up there. It's high for me. And as far as 1% Nigerian, that's wild. So cool, man. Amazing. Absolutely cool. What superpower would I have? Boy, I mean, it'd be really fun to be able to read minds, but only if I could turn it off. Only if I could turn it off. If you could hear, and this is why you're now pitchy when I sing. I totally binky, 100%. I used to be a much better singer back in like my late 20s. I had a much better voice because I used to sing a lot, and I was working on my voice, and I was practicing my voice a lot. Now I can't sing to save my life anymore, but I still enjoy it. Even though I'm not any good at it. Favorite chocolate? Milk. I like dark chocolate, but it can't be too bitter. I love milk chocolate. The white chocolate too is also great, but it's like, I like it with things. I don't know, but milk chocolate's my favorite. You bow riches to Rex. I hope so, Hyper Galaxy. Just remember, bro, it's always gambling. There's no guaranteed way of winning, even if you play basic strategy. It's always gambling, bro. Did your singing training help you with ASMR? I have no idea, Annie. I have no idea. Maybe. I really couldn't tell you. Yeah. Did you get your Try Treats box yet? No, I haven't gotten a new one recently, Heather, so the answer is no. Aaron Waddle, favorite scotch? I'll tell you what, man. I mean, I've had some, like, crazy scotch. I've had, like, some, like, 30-year-old scotch. It's really good. Look, what I would call, like, the Toyota Camry of scotch, okay? Like, it's just really good all around. Would be either Glenlivet 12 or Macallan 12. If I want to treat myself to something special, I'm going to go with the Macallan 18, a Bowlwinnie 15. I'm going to go with maybe a, what's another one that there's many that I deeply enjoy. But any single malt, 15 to 18 years old. You can't go wrong. Unless you don't like peat, then I'd recommend I would avoid Lafroig. Because boy, Lafroig, if you're not ready for it, it really does taste like you're drinking dirt. It's a weird taste when you first try like a really peaty scotch. Just saying. Good for you, Ragbook. Good luck, man. The singer from the Crash Test Dummies, maybe he's a bass, I don't know. I love that guy. Hate to insult you, Jay, but I'm not a Straight Liquor fan. I totally totally understand. It's super spicy. It's not for everybody. Very much an acquired taste. You're not alone. You're not alone. It's okay, Jake the Sim guy. You're here now, my friend. You arrived exactly when you were supposed to. Favorite music artist? Depends on my mood, man. Like, my mood can be anything from slightly stupid, Sublime, Stick Figure, to Beastie Boys, to Zeppelin, the Beatles, to Ludacris. I love Ludacris. Dre, Snoop, Jason Derulo has a lot of bangers. It depends on my mood, man. I like Cardi B has got some bangers. I like it like that. I like that. I like diamonds. I like that. I like don't bet. I love that stuff, man. I like salsa music. I just love music, bro. Couldn't tell you. Depends on my mood. And hey, Kate, relax. We're gonna be okay. Hey, Kate, relax. Everything's gonna be okay. I have it on good authority. Never had liquor. Well, don't worry about it, Curtis. You're not really, I don't know. Who cares? It's overrated. I don't drink a lot of hard A these days. It's too strong. Sometimes I'll have, gonna do a freestyle rap and ASMR. High Priest, YOLO. I am not that talented, my friend. Lucius Sniper, good evening, best regards from Germany. Vielen Dank, Lucius. Vielen Dank. And you're welcome, Kate. I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad you had a high anxiety week. I hope that it gets better. From the bottom of my heart, I hope it gets better. But yeah, I can't freestyle to save my life. Yeah, but thank you so much for following, High Priest, man. I really do appreciate the follow, man. Feel very lucky today. It's neat to have such a incredibly wide-ranging audience from around the world. It is absolutely a joy and a pleasure. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's really cool. It's really cool. But yeah, I think I'm all caught up on the main questions. Maybe I should do like some ASMR. Sing a song for Red and an accent for Heather. Alright, Red. Let's see. Sure, I can do a cowboy accent. Alright, we'll tell you what we'll do. We're gonna make up a little cowboy song. That way we won't any copyright. We're just gonna make up a little cowboy song together, okay? Luckily, cowboy songs are usually quite simple. Most cowboy songs are in this couple keys, and I'm gonna sing mine in the key of E. I like to add a little bit of reverb, and don't you worry, baby. When you see my guitar stop playing, you'll know I'm done. But let's see, what if we could do a little cowboy song? Let's see here. Hopefully we're in tune. ain't a word. Ain't it absurd how people fight? There you go. That's all you get. That way, that's a truly stupid original song. Truly a stupid original song. So there you go. And yeah, Heather, I did use that song a little bit when I did. This is E, A, B7, back to A, and then you go back to E as your main chord, your root chord. And yeah, it just has like an old Western timey sound to it. But it's not an actual Western song. But as many of you know, when you're on the YouTubes, one must be really careful to not use other people's content, or YouTube will demonetize you, or even get a copyright strike. Well, thank you, Ragbook. I do appreciate it deeply. I do deeply appreciate it. Sing some glass of wine here can't be even better. Nope. Well, at the end of the stream, we will, like the last 10 minutes, we'll probably stop the YouTube and sing a few songs only on Twitch. That way I won't get a copyright strike. But anyway, moving on to the next thing. Hyper Galaxy, I would find it so cool, by the way, to continue this historic Blackjack ASMR. Thank you so much. Back farther in time. Well, the thing about Blackjack is, of course, it was invented in the 1800s. So there was no medieval blackjack back in the day. But I guess there's no actual rules. There's no real rules, so I could do whatever I wanted. But I did actually just order myself a vintage deck of cards. So because I have a vintage deck of cards, it'll look a lot cooler when I do Western blackjack. So that's actually on the docket, probably for next week. Maybe like a Western or some kind of old-timey theme, because I want to try these new cards that I got. Name trace with a light for zariness. You got it. Well, my friends, that means you're gonna have a light trigger warning. So some people do not like lights in their face. However, some people love lights in their face. And if you do, you will like this trigger. And if you don't, you will hate it. But we don't play for the haters, my friends. We play for the lovers. Alright, his name is Zariness. X-A-R-I-N-E-S-S. Zariness. The most relaxing language for me is English, because I basically only speak English, but I think German sounds cool, I think French sounds cool, I think Spanish sounds cool, I think Russian sounds cool. mostly just speak to English, so I don't know. But anyway, thank you for letting me know I was watching and to see when you stop with the guitar. As most of you know, my mod hates me, and that she just gave me like 50 subs, and yet she hates me. Thank you, Pinky. I do appreciate you very much. Dutch is German on crack. It's weird, man. It's like rough German. Yeah. But what's really funny though is I love hearing the Dutch people speak English. There's something about that's wrong. When I hear Dutch people speak English, there's like a really nice kind of a sing-songiness to it, and there's like a shh in their talking. So I really like it when I hear Dutch people speak English. It sounds really nice to me. But actual Dutch is rough, man. Yeah, right. Yes, I hate you with a passion. Obviously, Pinky. Clearly, obviously. But yeah, it's so funny. Because, yeah, I love hearing Dutch people speak English. I have no idea why. It just, when Dutch people speak English, it's like really endearing. It's like really cute. But then when you hear the language, it's like, whoa, that is a rough language, man. Yeah, rough language. But anyway, what else is on people's minds? What else should we do today? We got like an hour left to play and party, and hopefully I've answered everybody's questions. There was a question from way earlier, but I don't know if I really had a chance to answer it. I apologize, I'm sorry. There's something about, I forget what it was, right back at the top of the stream. If I did not answer your question, I promise you, I'm not trying to ignore you. People are chatty. I have to learn to not stare too much at the chat. Because if I do, I'll get too distracted. But man, what a treat. It was really good to see Atlas in here for a moment. I miss that guy. Hopefully he's doing great. Shoot him a text. Give him a FaceTime chat. Be like, Atlas, bro. In lieu of having redemption, because you failed putting in another 50 subs, I threw silence for a bit to do some triggers. Pinky, darling, whatever you would like. Any advice what to do to relax yourself? Hang out with me, Ragbook, obviously. Scratch the bottom of my car going up a ramp. Any memorable scratches for you? Several, actually, Marta. I've scratched many a car and vehicle. It happens. Okay, so Binky, her request is that I shut my mouth for a little bit. Can I make mouth sounds or like only other things? Does it have to be like silent triggers? Just silence. Jeez Louise. Okay, fine. This is Binky's request. So everybody leaves the live stream while I'm being silent. So I can like make like I can do things. Okay. Okay, let's try something. Let's try something here. wasn't accepted as gay, and I've never got a dad, so big thank you, my friend, the Grims. My absolute pleasure. Whatever. One of the things that I love about doing ASMR is from, yeah, but I was losing all my followers. Thank you, everybody. Stop tuning in. My YouTube numbers were like, my YouTube was dying. But one of the things that I love the most about making ASMR is the comments. The comments I get from you all, and the warm, kind things that you all say. How something I did helped you. Something I did comforted you, made your day a little brighter. Maybe it made you smile. Maybe I made you laugh. Maybe I just helped you relax. But that is what I appreciate the most. I'll tell you, it's really, it is such a delightful pleasure to do that. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Red. Sorry, I didn't even see you. Take care, Red. Have a wonderful day. JC, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry, that's from a minute ago. Good evening, Heidi. Have a wonderful night. Schlaf gut. Auf Wiedersehen. I'm not sure you say that in Dutch, but take care. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you have a wonderful, restful weekend. I really hope so, Heidi. Thanks for hanging out with us. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Gosh, it was funny. My wife and I were talking about something yesterday. Slap lekker. Slap lekker. Like sleep delicious. Interesting. Slap lekker. Sleep well. Hydration station. Well, cheers, my friends. Well, thank you so much, Marta. I really do appreciate it. Cheers. Please, if you have some nice, cool, refreshing water, my friends. Salute. One more. I'm actually kind of thirsty. Well, yeah, slap lekker. I'm not sure how you'd say that in Dutch, though. But in German, lekker means delicious. So, if your food is delicious, it's ganz lekker, like totally delicious. But yeah, maybe that's how you say sleep well, like sleep delicious. But I don't know how it translates in Dutch. You forgot your water at home. Mate. Don't forget your water. Rude. It's really German, but extremely cracked. Schlaflecker. That's exactly right, Hypergalaxy. It's, I don't want to quit making fun of the Dutch, though, because the thing is, I love the people so much. And I know I've said this before, and maybe it's not the Dutch, maybe it's the Danes, but it's the most random thing. Like, it's either the Dutch or the Danish are, you feel so manly, relaxed, mellow. You're welcome, mellow. This is what manly relaxation is all about. But like, random fact, like, the tallest people in the world are either Dutch or Danish. It's like, wait, what? The tallest people are Dutch or Danish. I found that surprising. Like one of those like weird, like useless facts. It's like, wait, what? Because you would assume it would be something else. I don't know. you so much. Did you enjoy doing the Joker, Pedro, my friend? Here's the thing about being the Joker. One of the things I really appreciate about doing characters and live streams and so forth is when you get to play the Joker. He has a real point of view. You see, he doesn't care. He really doesn't care about the things you care about. For him, everything's a game. Everything is just it's all just amusement. There's no point. It's very nihilistic. It's very absurdist. And there's no point to anything when you're being the Joker, which really gives you a lot of freedom. Wise, so serious. Love that character. The Joker is one of my favorites. It's fun just to put the makeup on and go off. Yeah, doing the Joker is definitely one of my favorites. It's just fun to put that hat on for a minute and think, like, what if I really didn't care about other people's feelings? What if I really didn't care about money? What if I really didn't care about anything? And everything is for the lulz. What if everything was just for whatever? It's like, I'm like a dog chasing after a fire truck. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I caught it. I just do things. Like, what a wild worldview to have. So it's very fun to play that character at times and, like, delve into those minds. That's one of the things that I've always loved about being an actor. I remember many, many years ago, we were in a theater company called Matador. It broke up, of course, like many theater production companies do. But we had a really talented bunch of people there for a while. And we were doing some scene work. And one of my fellow actors, she wanted to do this one. It's kind of a messed up play. It's by Theresa Raybeck, and it's a short play, and it's called Sex with a Censor. Okay, Theresa Raybeck, Sex with a Censor, and it's a short play, like 10 minutes long. The scene, okay, and it's the scene of a John and a prostitute. Okay. And the John and the prostitute go into the hotel room, the motel room, right? And the John, me, sits down. And she's like, you want me to do something for you, baby? Like, what do you like? And I'm just like, don't talk. Look at me. Don't talk. And she'd like ask me some questions. I'm like, no, do this instead. And I just sat there in this chair and was just ice cold. I was just like ice cold. And it was weird to step into the mind of that character. And what he does is he actually has this experience without touching her at any time. He never actually physically touches her. But it is a creepy, creepy scene. And I remember doing that. And afterward, several people came up and were like, bro, that was freaking creepy, man. Like, bro, you were like, what? And I remember being like, whoa, fascinating. It was just fascinating being a guy that wanted to dominate somebody so much. Like, he got off on control, you know? And that's not me. That's not Jeremiah at all. That's not my thing. But it was really fun to play a character that explored that that side of humanity where it's just like kind of sociopathic. And same with the Joker. Like, it's really interesting to step into the mindset of somebody who's kind of like a sociopath and go like, what if I didn't care? What if? You know? But that's why acting's so fun. You know, I'm sure that Anthony Hopkins really enjoyed playing Hannibal Lecter, right? Like, what an amazingly creepy character to play, you know? And he did it so well. And I'm sure Christian Bale doing like American Psycho. Dude, like, what a fun, wonderful, twisted character, you know? And to be able, as an actor, dip your toe into that world. The problem is, you can go Heath Ledger, where he stayed in that world too long. He stayed in the Joker too much, and it may be part of what led to his death. Tragic. So you have to be careful, but boy, it's fun to play with. But you are kind of playing with fire. Kind of Heather, yeah. Kind of Heather. That's sort of where it definitely. I draw on a lot of my dominant stuff from moments like that. And it's just fascinating to step into those worlds that aren't. It's not me. It's like, I don't. If you met me in real life, I'm like really kind of bubbly, and like I like to think that I'm nice. You know, I really don't want anybody to ever feel shame. I hate it when people feel bad. I'm always worried that I'm gonna let people down, things like that. So, because that's kind of like my default, it's crazy. Well, I'm not crazy. I'm not. But I'm very open to a lot of points of view. I'm very open to a lot of points of view. And you gotta realize, when you're being an actor, villains, the real good villains, they don't think they're villains. Everything's justified if you're doing it right. If you're doing it right, everything's justified in your mind. So it's fascinating to dip yourself into the mindset of somebody who feels no remorse over the horrible things that they do. They're like, no, I was justified in my actions. It's like, trippy. I've never had a love scene, Annie. I've never had a sex scene. I've kissed people, and it's kind of fun, and it's kind of awkward. It kind of depends on if you like the person, frankly. I've definitely had to kiss people that I wasn't really excited about kissing. It's just like, well, this is the job, that you gotta pretend you like this person. And that sucks, which is why, though, in Hollywood, when you're doing like a major movie or a TV show, they usually cast like a few stars, right? You have to get a few celebrities attached to your show so that the production companies will greenlight it, because they're gambling that they're going to try to get their money back based on this person's fame, okay? But that's why you have what are called chemistry reads. So the studio, the producer, the director, they pick, like, let's say 2 people, or at least one for sure, who's like the main star, all right? And then they'll do a bunch bunch of auditions, and then you get a callback, and then a second callback, and then if you get to a studio read, the next step is a chemistry read, and that's where you finally get to read with the main character, and you find out if there's chemistry. And it's really, really hard to fake chemistry. Like, it's really hard, okay? That's why there's a friend of mine in college. He came up with this, he came up with this term called showmance. So showmance is a very real phenomenon. When you're doing a play or a movie, you're on the set, and you might have some real chemistry with your co-star. Like, let's be honest, a lot of actors are really good looking. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any genuine chemistry, it messes with your head, because it's like you can feel like genuine attraction to somebody. Right? It can get weird. And then after the show is over, they break up. You know, like a recent example, like amazing chemistry, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Okay, they had incredible chemistry. Okay, like they were amazing together. In what was it called? The singing one. He played the alcoholic cowboy, and she played the amazing singer. I saw them. He did like a guest performance in Vegas, where they came out and sang that song in the shallows, and you could tell that those two really liked each other. Okay, couldn't fake it. In fact, I think it's what Star is Born. That's the one. I think Bradley Cooper was actually in a relationship at the beginning of that movie, and he broke up to kind of be with Lady Gaga, and then after the movie was over, she dumped him. So that's the rumor that I heard. So it's like, bummer, man. But you could tell that they had real chemistry. You could really feel it. And then Kate, shh. And then what was I saying? You can tell when people have terrible chemistry. We've talked about this many times. My favorite example of like horrible chemistry was Star Wars. Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman genuinely hated each other, and you could feel it. They had zero chemistry on screen. You could feel that they were like, just like, did not like each other. Both great actors. I'm actually a fan of Natalie Portman. I think she's quite a brilliant actor. Hayden Christensen, I don't know, he's okay, but not a bad actor, I don't think. I don't know. I'm like blown away by him, but the point is, they had no chemistry. And so, yeah, Annie, about the whole like love scene thing, look, it can be kind of fun. It's always awkward though, but it can be really awkward. Like, it can be like super duper awkward if you don't like the person, or they have like I think I told you guys this story, just something about it. Thank you so much for following, really appreciate it. Like, I remember when I was in college, I was doing a movie, and during the filming of this movie, that sucks, Annie. All four of the Golden Girls didn't like each other. That breaks my heart. They seem so funny. The Golden Girls. Classic show. I met this girl, and she was one of my fellow actresses or whatever, and gorgeous. I mean, like if you looked at a photograph of her, you'd be like, damn, bro. Like, she was taller than me. She was like 5'9", beautiful, brunette, gorgeous face. Actually was a model, and we had no chemistry. When I kissed her, it was like, it tasted wrong. I swear to God, I did not like the way she smelled. And she was clean, okay? It had nothing to do with hygiene, it had nothing to do with anything. It was her chemistry. And nope, did not have chemistry with her. Was she beautiful? Oh my God, gorgeous. But we did not have chemistry. Chemistry is weird. It's literally chemicals. It's literally pheromones. And that's why, like, back when I was dating, back when I was back when I was on what was it called? Tinder. Back in the way day when I was on Tinder, I would get science is better. I remember, thanks Sparrow for following, really appreciate it. I remember when I would match with people, I was always like, look, we can text a little bit, okay? Hey, how's it going? How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, look, we can text a little bit. But I was always like, look, let's meet up. I don't care. Coffee, lunch, a drink later, whatever. But we have to meet face to face, because no matter how much you talk to somebody on the phone, no matter how much you text back and forth, no matter how much you think this person is like, oh my God, they're so hot, bro, oh my God, this person is so hot. When you meet them, it might not work. So my thing with Tinder was like, let's just meet up. Let's just meet up and see what happens. So that's definitely my advice to any of you, anybody out there who's in the land of like dating, especially online dating and so forth. Don't waste too much time communicating via text and email, even phone and FaceTime. Phone and FaceTime is better than nothing, but you gotta meet. You have to meet. You'll never know if there's actual chemistry until you meet in person. So, anyway, that's my public service announcement for the day on dating. Go out and meet people. Give them a hug. See if you like the way they smell. Turns out that's really, really, really important. Angel. Welcome, Angel. Come at a fun time. I have many nurses here in the chat, I believe. Many nurses. And a big shout out to all the nurses. Thank you for your service. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to all the nurses and doctors and everybody out there who helps people. It is doing the Lord's work. You really are. So thank you so much. Yeah, it's nice to have everybody coming in and saying hi too. It's nice to have everybody coming in and saying hi. Yeah, our cruise ship and trauma nurse. Yeah, Kate, that must be pretty intense. It's funny, I've been on a cruise once. And actually, thanks 30 parsecs. What is parsecs again? It's from Star Wars. It's like, what's that? I think that's a Star Wars thing, 30 parsecs. It's about the Millennium Falcon, right? Anyway, just something about it. I met a guy online for 6 months before we met up for a 6-week blind date camping trip across the western U.S. Hours that I knew this was not going to work. Exactly. And you've been chatting for weeks, talking on the phone, laughing together, sharing, being intimate in your feelings, all these wonderful things, you know, getting to know them. And when you met him in person, it was okay. Like you said, it was okay. I know what you mean. We get free family and friends interests. Just saying. Oh, nice, Kate. Good to know. Kate's like, if you want to go on a cruise, Jay. Well, thanks, Kate. I might take you up on that someday. Who knows? I actually did have a really good time. Rango Movie Propaganda. What's up? I really had a great time on a cruise. But we did the Alaska Inside Passage. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I like exploring. I like being on the ground, though. I like exploring cities and stuff like that. Just something about it. First night we camped on the beach in Corpus Christi, and there was a horrible red tide, and I thought, this is a metaphor. Yeah, that's the problem with chemistry. You can't fake it. You either have it or you don't. And, that's true. The chemistry was very well. My ex-boyfriend smelled bad. Exactly, Grimes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Your ex-boyfriend smelled bad. It's just pheromones. But I told myself you learn to love him, and that was a big mistake. It hurt me, but moreover to him, so chemistry is very important. Boop. You nailed it. That is incredibly important. I think, yeah, exactly. And, what are you gonna do? Well, the good news is, and I really believe this, see a lot of people feel like, not me actively scrolling Tinder while this is going on. That's hilarious, Terra Viper. That's hilarious. You know, the funny thing is a lot of people, when they break up, go, oh my God, I've wasted all this time. Maybe you're with the person for a year, maybe 2 years, okay? But in the end, you realize, like, this is not working. This is not working, right? But you're like, it's the sunk fallacy cost. The sunk fallacy. What's it called? Somebody knows what this is. It's the sunk cost fallacy, right? So you've invested, metaphorically, all this capital. You've invested tens of thousands of dollars of emotional capital into this thing, right? And this happens in business too. This happens with companies and corporations. They've invested thousands of millions of dollars into R&D, and if it's just the wrong direction, somebody has to be able to go, yep, I realize we've spent $30 million into this R&D. It was the wrong move. We're pulling the plug. We're going this way. Everybody, we're going that direction. And it's really hard for people to do because we have the sunk cost fallacy, and everybody has this, right? And so you get into like several years into a relationship with somebody that's so much emotional capital. You know, it's like you don't want to start over from zero. God, like I gotta start this crap all over again with somebody brand new. But it often can be the correct thing if you know that it's not decision, you and your partner. I also really believe in working things out and not walking away. I'm a big believer in, like, look, here's another truth about life. The only thing the same about every relationship you ever had is you. And if your past 3 relationships, each one, there's been like a very similar repeating pattern, guess whose fault that is? Yep. So just be aware of that. I mean, the guy knows in a book the entire length of PCH from San Simeon to Big Sur. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to move to the Central Coast and meet some really awesome guys, so it's all good. Well, there you go. Just something about it. So again, you had invested a little bit of emotional. Just about. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Just about. Like, just something about it. You had invested a few months, 6 months of, you had invested 6 months of emotional capital into a relationship. And early on when you first met, you're like, nah, this isn't going to work. And you probably, to me, did the right thing, where it's like, you know, when you meet somebody, you're like, and then, okay, everybody can relate to this experience. How many times? And I can, for me, the answer is so many. To the YouTube chat. I'm on the multi-stream, I'm not sure. What am I missing? Why is YouTube not showing up? Go from Twitch. Let me switch back to multi-stream. Yeah, where's on my YouTube chat? What's going on? That's obnoxious. Got it. What's going on with the... Whoa. I'm not sure why. No, literally, Binky, I can't see it. Unless I bring over my... I'm so sorry, YouTube. Not trying to ignore you at all, I promise you. It's like a glitch. YouTube chat was showing up on Streamlabs OBS. But you're right, Binky. It hasn't shown up in a minute. Well, that's not good. Yeah. I'm so sorry, YouTube. Let me take a quick... Here, I'll talk to you. Let me look over here. Gaming Star. No, I was not getting your chat. It can be sent to Jay's mods. Put in the chat. Chris Bacon, I'm a man who want to be relaxed. Thank you, Jeremiah. Crispy Bacon, you're welcome. Let me see if I can, hang on a second. Let me see if I can shrink this down and bring it over to my other monitor. There we go. Let me bring this over to here to my other monitor. Let me shrink this down. Let me narrow this. No, don't do that, don't do that. And then grab this. And even make this a little narrower. There we go. And now, okay. Okay, now I'm on. Now I have both, I think. I'm very sorry about that, friends. It was showing up as both at first, and then it just stopped showing me the YouTube chat. My humble apologies. So let's see. Jew Johnson, I recently found your channel, Relaxing Voice. Thank you so much, Jayu. Really appreciate it. I'm really curious what he looked like. Wait, what I looked like in college? I have pictures on my Instagram, I think, of like pictures of me in my 20s. I think I have pictures of me from my 20s when on my Instagram. If I'm being honest, I think I'm better now than I was in college, but I hope that's true. I could just be lying to myself, but I hope that's true. Let's see. Hi, Liv. Glad you could be here. He may show it again. You never know. Yeah, check out my Instagram, and there's if you dig through the archives, you can probably find something interesting in there. Let's see. And Zuena, hey, what's going on? After meeting, there's a feeling of disappointment. Copa, I feel that. Oh, I know what I was going to say a second ago. Han Solo holds the record in some space course, I think 12 parsecs. Nice, Brad. And let's see, El Salvador, Victor Tomlinson. Thank you so much from El Salvador, my friend. Brad Pitt's sunk cost fallacy is so real. That's why so many relationships kind of so you're not solely dependent on your partner. Marco asked, do I know how to count cards? Look. Bulgaria, oh my god. Vasil Korodov. Korodov. Vasil, thank you so much from Bulgaria, my man. I've actually met several really cool people from Bulgaria. One was gorgeous. My god, was she beautiful. You Bulgarians. Good-looking people. Good-looking people. Dido is here. Oh my god, I miss Dido. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, I miss Dido. Rude. And Jess, relax. We're gonna be okay. Relax. We're gonna be okay. Derpy, YouTube, can you give me more relationship wisdom? Probably. Oh, so what I was gonna say is that, we've all had this experience, right? Where you meet somebody, or no, you see a picture or a photograph, or you see them from a distance, right? You see them from a distance and you go, oh my bejesus, that human is so hot. Like, this is one of the most beautiful humans I have ever seen in my life, right? And then you get to know them, and boy, does that shine wear off quickly. You know, you all know, we've all met these people. You see them on pictures, you see them from a distance, and you're just like, oh my god, that human is just stunningly gorgeous. And then you meet them, and you meet their personality, and you're just like, yeah, no, you're not nearly as, beautiful as I thought you were, if you know what I mean. Hey, Maverickson. Brad Pitt's extended my Star Wars knowledge. And, Derpy, and thank you so much, Kevin Dockery19, for following. Really appreciate it, bud. And, Derpy, what do you want to know? What's on your mind, Derpy? Laszlo, Dido, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I missed Dido. YouTube, why didn't the stream magic work? Mavericks and Binky, that's a technical issue. I'm the one switching between them, keeping track of Billy's responding. Thank you, Binky, really appreciate you. Philip, your sleeping schedule is great, or it is helping you sleep, or SMT. I'm not sure what you're looking for there, Philip. I have a question, Jeremiah. Why do I always get Heath Ledger vibes when making videos that are soft-spoken? It's so relaxing. Because Heath Ledger and I had a very similar voice style pattern. And when he did his Joker, it just turns out we have a very similar tenor voice. And so when he did it, turns out I can do it and do that voice very well. Just kind of what slides into my ASMR style. Eduardo Badillo. Muchas gracias, Eduardo, con México. Muchas gracias, mi hermano. Can I do more? Yeah, the answer is yes, I will do more. When? I don't know. When I feel like it. But I will do more. Orangutanus, another from poker. Thank you so much. And Caden, why so serious? See, my dad, he was a bit of a drinker. That's why I was trying to remind myself that outside appearances aren't everything. Personality and values are just as important. Yeah, Liv, they matter a whole lot. Absolutely. To improve your relationship with your partner. Alexandra God. It's a great name, Alexandra. Not just Alexandra. Alexandra God. Do you mean you're a god? It's impressive. Thanks, Bolo. I'm sure you do a pretty good impersonation of you too. Grostisch Josephine. Galitzendörfer. Grostisch. Derp. The only advice I can really give anybody to improve their relationships. Malaysia. What's up? Maverickson. Amen. Thank you so much. Work on your communication. Work on noticing when you are making other people wrong, which we all do all the time, and try to do less of that. Notice when you're trying to look good and be impressive. Try to do less of that. Don't be impressive. Be expressive. Work on your vulnerability. Work on vulnerability, communication, and giving up being right. Those are the big three. If you can do that, everything else will kind of like work itself out, I think. Hey, Slappy and Pedro Lama. No, I never worked in a casino. Totally self-taught. I've gambled a little bit in Vegas, like maybe literally a total of, I don't know, between 10 and 20 times is the amount of times I've actually gambled. And the amount of times I've actually played Blackjack in a casino, 10 times. I'm not a gambler. I do not like gambling. It freaks me out. JB, my brother. Great to see you, JB. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out today, bro. Come visit Norway sometime. Well, thank you, Sam. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll be in Sweden in like September, October. Hopefully, I'll be in Sweden. Obviously, near Stockholm. We'll see. I'll try to keep y'all posted. You would look good with a medium length of hair, you know. I know who's changed. Just I cannot stand growing out my hair. That purgatory, that like 6 months of like, or almost a year of like hair purgatory. Sometimes I try to grow my hair out and then eventually I'm just like, enough. I cut it. And I've been cutting my own hair. Enjoy your spiceless food. Don't worry, JB. I'm bringing the hot sauce. No, but you guys have curry, my brother. UK, yeah, your main food might be, but you guys are like the curry capital of the world, my man. And I love me some Indian food. Oh, delightful. Miss Balloon Hands. Hey there, Miss Balloon Hands. I love your caring advice. Thank you, Talented Tiger. I haven't done an interrogation in a minute. Maybe I should do an interrogation video. Haven't done one in a while. You're welcome, Derpy. Hope that helps. Hi, Claire. Favorite ASMR video from Claire. Really enjoy them. They're very relaxing. Probably something from Atlas, if I'm being honest. Or no, you know what one was really cool? What's that guy's name? The French guy. It's like the French ASM artist. His John Wick. Oh my god. That dude is absolutely the dedication it took for him to do his John Wick video. I couldn't believe it. Thanks, Robert. I'm glad you enjoy, man. Really appreciate it, dude. Favorite place I've ever visited? Well, there's not just one, my friend. I've been to many places. I've been to many countries. I love England, France. I really love Germany. Germany has a soft spot in my heart. I loved visiting Thailand. Thought Thailand was amazing. The people were amazing. Going to Machu Picchu and hiking the Altiplano in Peru and Bolivia was absolutely mind-blowing. Climbing Mont Blanc in France was absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, a favorite place. I mean, I've been to basically every state in America, including Alaska and Hawaii. Hawaii is amazing. I don't know. I love traveling, man. I couldn't tell you. There's not a favorite. Be like, pick your favorite kid. Like, I don't know. They're different. And Amen Senpai, I've only been to Thailand. I would love to go to Japan. I would love to visit China. I would love to visit the Philippines, Cambodia. So many places I'd love to visit. It's a big world out there. I'd love to visit India. Thank you, Ash. I do really appreciate it. I'm glad you like my voice. Yeah. Alright, lib noted. Interrogation video. Noted. Interrogation thing of Brian. Helmut interrogation. I don't know if Helmut interrogation would work. I think Helmut's too soft. JC, I've driven in Rhode Island. I've never, hung out there. Miss Balloon Hands like a name trace with light. You got it coming up. Sell. Bonjour. Made in France ASMR. Bonjour. Sell. Mon frère, mon frère, mon frère. Come here, mon frère. Oh, Monsieur Sil. Oh, so good to see you, my brother. Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Come here, Phil. Sil. Oh my gosh. Bro. Oh, dude. So great to see you, my man. Wow. It's been a minute. So great to see you, bud. How you doing? Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? I gotta do a name trace. Miss Balloon Hands name trace with light. Otherwise I will forget about it. So let's do a name trace. And Maverick said, ich liebe Deutschland. Ich habe dreimal Viertel besucht. Und ich liebe Deutschland. Ich liebe die Leute. Ich liebe die Essen. Ich liebe alles. Germany is amazing. Thanks, Josephine. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. So glad you enjoyed them. And yeah, Vietnam is awesome. And yeah, if you have video suggestions, please send them on my Discord. Send them to my Discord. Am I from France? No, I don't. My French is terrible, but thank you. Oh yeah. Okay, this is for what is this? Miss Balloon Hands. Let's see. Thank you so much, Josephine. merci, ça va, c'est pas merci. That's awesome. So, oh my god, dude. Can you guys hear that? Maverick said, yeah, you're German. I figured that. Dude, that is some serious bass. That is outside on the street. Is that another one bites the dust? Oh, neighbors. Vasil Kordov, I will make, thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Vasil, I will eventually do another Scotch whiskey tasting thing. I just have to like be prepared to get drunk, and there's a time and a place, man. So yeah, I gotta go out and buy all the liquor, which is a pain. So I have to go buy the liquor, and then I have to like commit to getting a little bit drunk. Not that I really mind, but you know what I mean. It's like, I don't like to sit there drinking hard A. Like, it gets intense. Thank you, Bolo. Yeah, it's kind of trippy. Trippy. Carolyn Pierce. Hello. Wonderful to see you. I'm sorry, Jess. Hang in there. Bit Flippin' Dream. Welcome, my friend. Bit Flippin' Dream. Is my headphones gone? I hope not. Cloud Connect. Hope you can still hear me, bud. The dad ASMR. Well, I'm so glad that helped, Jackie. Thank you so much, man. I really thank you, Jackie. It really warms my heart. It really warms my heart that some videos that I've made have been helpful to people. And I mean that truly. Truly, truly, truly. Although, you know, it's funny, Vasil Kurudov, the video that I've been thinking about making is from Edinburgh. Life with Lisa. I live from Edinburgh. Sitting in pitch black, so just waiting for the red tri-laser beam to appear in my chest. Turn around. I love The Predator, such a great movie. Oh crap, what was I saying? I thought it was actually something useful. Man, I was gonna say something fun, and then I looked at the chats, and then it's gone. Zuenius, no, because poker is a game that requires constant change from the players, right? And it's a totally different way of being on camera than doing blackjack, where the house has very strict rules. Oh yeah, the video I was gonna make. Thank you, Kate. The house has very strict rules. The house has to hit until they get hard 17 or better. Period. So there's no thought or strategy, and I'm always just assuming that the player is basically playing basic strategy, or trying to teach the player how to play basic strategy. So it's like, good night, Aaliyah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and joining. Cheers. Mavericks and Je suis français. Just something that's also from Edinburgh. Oh, but I had a video idea. So I don't have any projects in the end, but perhaps I'll make a break in my video projects next to Ismail B's making poetry. French poetry, of course. Oh, so. Très bien. So yeah, so what I was thinking of doing is, it's gonna be expensive, but it'd be fun. I want to buy all of the Costco brand liquor and the liquor that it is impersonating. So like the Costco brand whiskey versus Crown Royal, the Costco brand vodka versus Grey Goose, the Costco brand 12-year-old blend versus Doers, the Costco brand Tequila Blanco Añejo versus, I don't know, Don Julio. The problem with this video is that that's like hundreds of dollars of booze. And like, unlike the scotch tasting where I had all these like little mini bottles, you know, little minis, with Costco, you're buying like the 1.75s, you know, so there's these huge bottles of liquor. But it would be fascinating to to make that video, but very expensive, like whatever the Costco gin is versus Bombay Sapphire, you know what I mean? And just taste it, like, can I tell the difference? Which one do I genuinely prefer? And their price differences, like, that would be fun. I should shuffle a deck right now. Do I have a deck? Do I have a deck? Oh, I do. We do have a deck of cards. So we watch you get drunk. Sounds great. Thanks, Kate. I'm not sure if I can do this in the air. I'm not sure if I can air shuffle very well. Let's do this sound. Have I been to Israel, Maverickson? No, and I would love to go. Well, not right now, obviously, but in the future, I think it'd be incredible. I love traveling. I love seeing the world, man. The world's an amazing place. And yes, Zuenius, there's no real action between the house and player. That is completely correct. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't want these jokers. I don't want the joker cards getting shuffled in. Yes, I do need to wrap it up here shortly. And my dog trainer should be here soon. Speaking of my snoring dog Lucy, our trainer will probably be here in like 15-20 minutes. I need to have like a little snack. My tummies are rumbling. My tum-tum rum. We new millennials. Yes, more tasting. I have not committed to that. New millennials. I mean, I'm committing to like a lot of booze. It's a lot of alcohol. I need to have a party. Massage video. Maybe. Can we do this on my chest? Not really. that was lame. No, I need to have a table. Anyway, team, any plans for the weekend? Staying at home, church? Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Honestly, JC, I'm not sure. We'll see. Well, my dear friends, if you are on YouTube right now, I am going to end the stream on YouTube. What's your favorite video style so far to film? Probably the Blackjack. I really like making the Blackjack videos because the cards are always just the cards. I never stack the decks, so I'm just reacting to the cards coming out. So it's fun for me. Yeah, they're really. I enjoy them. My preferred drink: wine or beer. Glass of white, some Chardonnay, glass of red, or beer is like my go-tos. Favorite movie genre? Depends. Comedy, drama, dramedy, I don't know. Action. Like top movies, okay? I love Gladiator. I like epics like Gladiator. I love, why am I blanking on it? Another Russell Crowe movie with the tall ships. It's amazing. Master and Commander. I love Good Will Hunting. I love Good Morning Vietnam. I love Trading Places. I love Die Hard. I love Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I love like the classic Adam Sandler movies. Tommy So if you guys want to continue streaming for a moment, I am going to continue just for a little bit on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, you're welcome to come over here on Twitch for a second. And thank you so much, Sueñas. You're welcome to come over here and join for a little bit on Twitch. Otherwise, YouTube. Au revoir, darlings.